When one thinks of the famous Canadian oil sketches, Tom Thompson is certainly an artist that comes to the mind of so many people. And now we are up in a gallery that is completely devoted to the work of Thompson. Thompson was not part of the Group of Seven, only because he died mysteriously and tragically in 1917, and the Group of Seven did not form until 1920. But they sketched together before the war, they influenced each other, he learned tremendously from him, but he was just an artist inside. And once he had the visual language going, he just exploded with his talent and his work. He really only painted for a total of 5 years or so, and in that time did approximately between 250 and 300 of these beautiful little sketches on location, and only about 50 of the large canvases, which is quite special because we have the sketch that he did up in Algonquin Park in the winter in 1914. All of Thompson's works are on wood panels of some description. And it says it on the label, oil on wood panel. So you can see how he's captured the feeling of an afternoon in Algonquin Park. And then the canvas is quite different. He really changed it up, because this, we're focusing on a big sky here. We do have the shadows in the foreground here, but then when you go to the finished canvas that he did in his studio when he came back to Toronto, look at how he's cut down on the sky compared to here. He's filled it full of these beautiful voluminous clouds. He's given us a much larger foreground leading into the painting. Very textural painting. Beautiful colors in the snow, the French Impressionist colors of the snow that he would have learned about from A.Y. Jackson. So he did change his finished canvas a little more from the sketch than we saw in the McDonald painting. Thompson spent all the year round up in Algonquin Park, and he was recording, he was doing paintings on a daily basis and recording the weather, the changing colors of the foliage around him. But when you look at so many of them, look at the Thompson skies. And here we have some beautiful sunrise, sunset paintings. He was not afraid of the use of color. Look at that beautiful sky and twinkling across Smoke Lake. Again, look at the brightness here of the cloud color across a lake as well. The Group of Seven, the artist who became the Group of Seven, did paint with Thompson up in Algonquin Park. He encouraged them to come up. He was the one that pulled them out of that area of the city, Georgian Bay, and moving to the park and painting up there. So when he died tragically in 1917, the loss that was felt by all of the members was huge, and they never returned to paint in the park after his death. It was just unimaginable for them to return there after Thompson had died. So they never painted there as the Group of Seven.